Have you heard of the man versus bear thought experiment?
Yes, and I too would choose the bear.
Okay, so for our male listeners, set this up. What is this thought experiment?
So you can put any woman in your life like in the scenario.
Okay.
It's like, because you can even ask a man, like if it was your daughter who was in the woods,
Yeah.
would you want her alone in the woods with a bear or with a man?
Yeah, and what do women say?
Always they will pick the bear.
Always?
My algorithm might know me, but I have not seen one of the TikToks where someone picks the man.
Okay, so take me through the reasoning. Why is that?
Well, I guess like with a bear, you know what to expect. And and it's like what it wants is very clear and it feels a little easier to navigate. And all bears are pretty much the same. With a man, it could be anything. And you don't know what to expect, and you don't know. The worst case with a man feels potentially worse than the worst case with a bear. Is that like, I mean, it sounds bananas, but that's how it feels.
It's just foolishness. Just foolishness. And we give space to modern women talking stupid like this. But just stupidity. Well, it feels, thank you. I'm glad you said that. Because your feelings are what gets you harmed a lot of time. Oh, I just feel a connection with this guy. We talked about in another video where the woman was breaking down crying in her car. Why don't I feel the connection? There is no spark. I thought that I'm going out with men that are highly accomplished, highly successful, but I don't feel a spark. Oh, you know why? Because maybe that's not the man that you're supposed to be with. You felt as though on paper, you thought as though on paper, this was going to be the guy. Oh, he's high earning. He's got a huge social network. I can just come right along and I can do this, I can do that, and I can really make a name for myself off the back of his work, off the back of his labor. But it don't work because there's no spark with him. But I thought I would fit. You didn't. This is not the man for you. Y'all go around focused on and prioritizing your feelings over what the facts actually say. All the time. What does reality say? But I don't care. I want to live in a world of delusion, which is what you're sitting up here listening to. A world of delusion. And you wonder why men don't take y'all seriously. I've never heard a woman. I've heard plenty. I've heard a few of them, a handful. Ain't been very many, but I've heard a handful say, no, that's stupid. That's dumb. Why would anybody ever do that?
For the record, I do have a boyfriend. We've been together for 10 years. He's the love of my life. He's here tonight, and he's sitting right over there. And I want to say publicly, I would shoot you in the face for a lottery ticket to stop this guy.
I don't get it. What part of that was funny? All the celebrities there just pompously laughing. Oh, how funny. If my significant other verbally and publicly humiliated me in that way, no one is leaving that room, including me. And the comments and the response I've seen to that video is why I don't take relationship advice online seriously. Because I saw people responding to it saying, if the man was offended by that, he's insecure. 10 years. 10 years with your significant other.
It's fun to stay at the
Why would you say you were gonna call me when you get home and you never call me when you got home? So you said you were gonna call me when you get out the shower. You never call me when you get out the shower.
I've decided to move into another direction.
That's how you feel. I gotta respect it.
And that's all you have to say. If that's how I feel, I'm gonna respect it.
You seem like
You said your one-liner. If that's all you have to say, let's hug and let's just let it go. You ain't trying to fight for nothing.
You seem like you've already made your
It
decision.
ain't about me already making a decision. You don't have a rebuttal
You
for nothing
seem
that I'm
like you've already
saying.
made your decision.
I wanted you to say something.
I'm
and you're not
listening
saying
to you speak.
It's not time to listen. It's time to talk. All of the things you say, you want to be there. You're here for me. You're all about the future and everything. You didn't even fight for a second.
My husband just informed me that he's had a very long, hard week at work, and so he just wants to enjoy the weekend in a clean house with some delicious home-cooked meals. And I said, that's great, because I know that his mother's going to love having him for a few days.
Yeah, you're about to make 2 divorce lawyers and potentially another very respectful, kind woman who would appreciate your husband very happy. Just keep going with that attitude. You'll see soon enough.
Pro marriage tip: if your wife catches you looking at other women, simply let her know that if she were to get in shape, you wouldn't have to do so. And it's not like that you want to do it, it's more like that you have to do it. It just is what it is, it's nothing you can change. But
why not?
Who paid that?
This can't be real life.
When you want good quality, you pay good money for them.
Yeah, they gonna last like 6 to 8 weeks.
See, they last 6 to 8 weeks.
Oh, well,
You gonna send her the money for it?
No.
I wouldn't. I'm gonna say fuck no.
If I don't pay her this money, she gonna take my nails off.
Take them off.
I have to remove them.
Take them off. Take them off and get the $50 nails. But
there you go.
Fuck no.
She don't do no $50 set.
Yeah, all my sets start at 80. And
start at 80, and them for itty bitty nails. And I don't do itty bitty nails. I do the long nails.
But you got itty bitty budget.
No.
Tell them it's only $420.
Only
to figure it out.
What you want me to do? How am I supposed to come up with $420?
You ain't got no job?
I don't have no money.
Then why your nails getting done?
You have a certain set of skills that you can use to get you whatever you need in this life, babe.
Oh boy.
What skill you talking about? I know you ain't talking about what I think you talking about.
The reason prostitution is illegal is because if we start legally charging, men will no longer be able to convince us that we should be giving it away for free.
Being a prostitute is not a flex. It shows that you don't have self-respect and self-love.
I don't really know why they think it's a flex. These modern women get on here just talking a whole bunch of foolishness. Just a whole bunch of foolishness. And they sit up there looking in the camera as if they made a point that made any sense. You still look slow. You still sound slow. Please stop making videos like this.
No, not really, because I'm gonna say this, and it takes growth and maturity, because young-minded me would have been like, you supposed to crash out over me, right? No, but grown woman me, who has goals and aspirations and things to lose and just not there anymore. You feel me? I'm like, he's right. So when I reposted it, I said, I don't see anything wrong with what he said. When I say I realized what my following was full of as well. Yeah. Because when they came down on them comments, girl, ain't no man about to talk to me like that. I said, he didn't say nothing wrong. What was so disrespectful? He think he running her.
But that's why they're single, and that's why they won't have a man.
You know,
I would never understand how they come up with these takes. Viewer discretion is advised.
like, is broke when he's angry.
You know, not everybody worships money the way some of y'all women do. Because being upset, being mad, being angry is a natural human emotion, right? And he might have just had a rough day. And the sad part about that rough day is when he thinks about it like, damn, I gotta go home to this ungrateful breezy that doesn't understand how to communicate and properly support me in this moment where I'm having a rough day. There's nothing worse than a partner that doesn't know how to console you and support you in the moment when you need tender love and care the most. That's why he's angry. It ain't because of the money. It's because he gotta come home to you. It ain't nothing to look forward to. Plus, he knows you have no actual depth to your soul. The only thing that makes you happy is money. And he knows the moment he doesn't bring it home, he's going to have to hear you nag and nag and nag. Not realizing that money is never going to make you happy. You're insatiable.
That's all I'm gonna say. When a man is mad all the time and got an attitude, act like he broke. Check his pockets.
I don't know if y'all realize this, but every time y'all try to insult a man by comparing him to a woman, you are degrading women. You are directly saying that men are better than women by trying to emasculate that man and compare him to a woman as an insult. And not only that, why do y'all associate men catching attitudes to be inherently feminine? Like, you know, attitudes are not gender-based, right? It's just an attitude. It doesn't belong to women. It doesn't belong to men. It belongs to people. So to say a man is because he's catching an attitude is unintelligent. But to conclude, that frustration is not coming because he's broke. That frustration is coming because he has you as a partner. A woman that doesn't understand support, a woman that doesn't understand the value of a dollar, a woman that doesn't understand what it takes to make a dollar. And not only do you not understand those basic concepts, you are literally no help. You are making the journey to financial freedom much more difficult than it should be. You're a leech and he's disappointed in himself because he signed a deal that he knows when it's all said and done, he's going to get in the worst way. That's what he's really upset about, but he refuses to tell you because he knows you are too simple-minded to understand the basic concepts of income. And he knows despite how hard he's trying, his efforts are going to go unnoticed and it'll all be a waste of time. But unfortunately for you, you ain't gotta listen to what I'm saying, because I'm just a normal guy. I get the change.
Are y'all ever going to check y'all's attitude? Are you going to ever check the fact that y'all bring chaos and drama to a man's life because you're not a good person? Are we ever going to check the stupidity and the lunacy that be coming out of your mouth? Y'all don't seem to realize that y'all are causing chaos. Y'all won't leave men alone. Just leave them alone. Dang. Why even make this video? Leave them alone.
Pro marriage tip: if your wife claims that she's great at multitasking,
I am.
simply challenge her to just sit down and shut up.
Are you
That way, if something comes flying your way, she'll definitely prove that she needs to work on herself.
Ladies, listen, don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me. But I've had 2 shots of Reposado and a martini. And fellas, listen. For every bad, okay? For every 8, 9, or 10. And I'm not saying I'm not an 8, 9, or 10. I'm just saying aesthetically on Instagram, I'm probably not an 8, 9, or 10. I am a 10. If you know me, you know me, bitch. I'm a 10. But listen, I'm not an 8 or 9 or 10, probably aesthetically on your radar, okay? Okay. But for every bad bitch that y'all are Apple paying, Zelling, Cash Apping, and buying little purses and bags for and sending flowers and trying to like woo, for every bad bitch and every dime you spend, there is a man that is her and blowing her back out and getting some amazing head for free. She's not getting nothing from that nigga. Nothing. He's barely responding. He doesn't even like her. But you know why? There's a role for you and a role for him. And while you're over there simping, she's over there getting them popped off by the they don't like her. She's probably even sending cash apps to him. Oh, it's Monday, get your hair cut. Trying to separate herself from the other baddies. But really, she's doing it for reels and content. Yes, what my Leo say, I'm doing this for reels and it's doing this for reels. Yeah, she's doing it for reels and content because the double R sign and the little horse in the back of the car where she can move her head in the logo and show that as long as she can get some good content out that she wants to smash. And she just wants to be a part of the play. These are to be a part of the play for free. And he's rotating her. He ain't even took her to his house. And you're over there spending all your hard-earned money that you're putting up like to get her. She don't like you. She wants to get for free by real. Y'all stop spending your money. I'm sorry. It's officially Sunday and I just have to say it. I'm sorry, ladies. Do not get mad at me. But go get you a 5, a 6, and a 7. We with you. The baddies, they breaking one and getting over by the next. I'm sorry, but somebody had to say it.
Take a shot if you willing to get it on for some money. I was just
ain't
talking
never
about
been
this.
that serious. You know, it's one
how
thing.
How much money?
You get on?
Hey, how much money?
Girl, you
Carisha,
not.
Be quiet. If it come up to you, right?
I'm not shit. Maybe but no, I'm not letting them nigga shit on me.
He
shit.
Tell you, I give you.
A nigga far around me and I be. You, boy, why the fuck you do that?
If it for the right price.
What's the price?
Hey.
Yeah. These hoes ain't got no morals. These hoes ain't got no morals. They got their soul is for sale. There's always a price. There's always a goddamn price. You heard it first. Don't make excuses. I heard her. Y'all heard her. You're welcome. This Knuckles HVM that were you doo-doo head.
Exactly. As they say, money talks, and it definitely talks when these women are around. There's nothing that they won't do. These modern women, just, you can't really rely. I mean, and it looks like they were sitting, it'd be one thing if they were sitting in a podcast studio, like a recording studio, where it's just them. But you're sitting there in front of people, around people, and you want men to respect you, and you're saying this. Y'all gonna wonder why a good man gonna walk by and say, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" Keep moving, because they hear y'all saying stuff like this every day. And when somebody says, no, absolutely not. Not only do you not say, "Oh, I was joking," you double down. And you say, "Oh yeah, name, if it was a certain amount, You're not going to say a certain amount because you know them boys will jump out and say, I got it. I got it. And they'll put it on video and humiliate you. Oh, well, I got paid, so I don't have to worry about it. And I can go buy millions of cases of face wash. And that's what you'll tell yourself. But you won't tell yourself, I was a loser for doing that. I needed more integrity about myself.
You said men should pay on first dates, men should be chivalrous. You said you want to keep your last name or hyphenate in marriage?
I would say I'd keep my last name, probably.
I don't know if it's different in Russia culturally. Like, do women keep their last names?
No, we don't. I mean, we're not.
So you're just like a feminist, modern
My
woman.
mom.
I think in society, what we see happening frequently is you have a lot of women who want the benefits of traditional chivalrous culture or treatment, but you guys don't want to do anything traditional. So men should be traditional, women should be modern. The man should provide, the man should protect, the man should pay for dates, the man should be chivalrous, the man should do XYZ, but I don't do anything. I won't take his last name. I won't be submissive. I'll wear the pants. I'll call the shots. It seems like a raw deal for men.
This is my theory on why I think you can't turn hoes into housewives. And this theory goes for both genders, men and women included. I genuinely think it's an attention issue because these people are used to getting a lot of attention, right? Like their barometer for attention is high. They're used to getting people walking up to them every day, DMs, everybody's, I want you, I love you, I need you, you're amazing, you're beautiful. Like they're used to that on like a day-to-day basis. And it's hard to go from all of that down to a good morning, beautiful text every day. It's not to say that like one is better than the other. It's just to say when you're used to that high volume, lower volume really doesn't feel good. It doesn't make a lot of sense. It's just like with social media. We're very used to big, flashy, in-your-face videos. If we were to go from that back to radio, we would be pretty upset. And likewise, I think that the people that have to go from this high level of attention they're used to getting from all these different people that want them to one person that loves them, a lot of people aren't going to go for that. And that's why I think they're stuck up here. They can go through a healing process, a growing process. It's going to take some type of rehab in a way to get out of this like attention loop. But I do think it's possible.
How many dimes are in a dollar?
How many dimes are in a dollar? There's 10 cents is a dime. And then 4 quarters make a dollar. So, let's see. 10, isn't it, I don't want to say no, wait, hold on. No. Okay, 4 quarters, 25 cents per quarter, and that's 4. Okay, so a dime is 10 each. So that's 2 dimes gives you a quarter and a half.
I'll give you a question. Right?
2.
Yeah.
Can I take this? Okay, so 1.5.
No, take your time.
1.5 quarter.
1.5 quarter.
No, not 1.5 quarter. Okay, 2 dimes.
2 dimes
is 20 cents. Where's my pen?
No calculator. No calculator.
Oh wait, this is the little thing that they do, and they put it on the little thing. Okay, so yeah, my name is Oshun. It's 2 dimes gives you. Two dimes give you a dollar.
There you go.
So I'm giving her a text. I'm like, hey, like, what are you doing? You know, like, where are you? And she goes, I'm with Mike. You're with Mike? Why are you at, like, a bar or club area? Like, what are you doing with Mike? Oh, well, you know, his coworkers wanted to go out for drinks. And, you know, I told Sam that I was just going to be hanging out with you. And so if he calls, just say that I'm with you. And I say, girly, that is way past boundaries. You're like, first you're lying to him, and now you're telling him that you're with me and you're with Mike. That is a whole different situation now. She's like, no, it's okay. Like, everything's fine. Nothing's gonna happen. And at this point, I don't know. I'm feeling like I'm getting stuck in the middle about this, and I don't like it. So the next morning comes, and Sam calls me, and he's telling me, like, hey, like, can Bree, you know, call me when she gets up. I have to talk to her about something about the wedding. And I'm just like, shoot, like, what do I tell this man? Like, she's not even with me. So I give her a call and I'm like, dude, like, you need to call your husband because he's calling me now and asking me to tell you to call him. Like, this is just getting way out of hand now. So after they talk and apparently she wants to call it off with him, me and Bree get in this whole conversation, this whole argument because she wants to actually get a divorce with Sam now, who was like literally the love of her life, but she's just so like blindsided by this Mike guy. She's telling me she wants to get a divorce with him, and I'm telling her, like, were you doing anything with Mike before, you know, you're making this, you know, decision? She's like, no, like, I would never cheat on him, which I know she's lying because obviously she's doing something with him if she wants to break up her engagement all of a sudden, but she's claiming that he is the problem. Like, he's controlling, he's toxic, and just kind of flipping the script on him, which is like so wrong because me and my fiance, we knew Sam way before they were together. So now she's like corrupting his character, and I'm not okay with that. So we get in this argument, we don't talk for months, and I find out they eventually get a divorce, and guess who she's with now? Yep, she's with Mike now. So I'm glad, good riddance to that. I don't have any of that negative energy in my life anymore. But yeah, I felt really bad for Sam at the end of the day.
Okay, you can't let a nice cat...
Stop bringing stray animals into my house!
Oh, okay. A stray animal that came to me and asked me for help. Okay.
Stop bringing stray animals to my house!
Okay. He kicked him outside. Come on.
Jasmine, if you bring that fucking cat back in here, we're gonna have some issues, bro. That cat is an outside cat. You're not bringing random stray animals to my house.
Okay,
Real shit.
just know
Real
that...
shit. If you bring it back in here, we're gonna have some issues. Real fucking problems.
Just know that that's messed up.
Real problems.
Okay, you're messed up. Hi. I know. Look how amazing he is. Oh, he's so nice. How can you kick him out? Oh, he's so nice. Oh, now that I went outside with the cat, now I'm locked out. Oh, where'd you go? Oh, come here. Oh, I feel so bad. I wish I could give him home.
Cat in my house.
Okay, well,
Why don't you understand this?
Because he will only be here for a day. I will find him a home.
No, I need him gone. I don't want a random cat in my house.
Look how nice he is. For a day, you're gonna be at work for half of it.
So you're pushing me to my limits, Jasmine. To my limits.
Look
To my fucking
how
limits.
nice he is.
Jasmine, you're pushing me to my
And
limits,
he's been
bro.
hurt.
You're pushing me to my limits, bro.
Can a cat stay here for a day and I'll find him a home?
Here. No, okay?
Why can't you have?
Because
You're in the room anyway, like,
Jasmine,
and you're gonna be at work
that cat
anyway.
is not going to stay here, okay? And if you keep
Okay, I will
bringing
find him a
shit,
home at the end of the day.
If you keep rain from my house, you can't stay here either.
He needed a home. He needed
With
food.
as much love as I can say that with, you cannot stay here if you keep doing this.
Okay.
Stop getting drunk here. Stop bringing rain into my house. Stop offering my sister furniture.
Because maybe she might want
No,
some
she
cheap
doesn't.
furniture. Oh, okay. Of course
And
not.
that's fine.
That's fine.
That's fine.
That's fine. The fact that I even offered to her is amazing.
You're gonna make me do the absolute worst thing in the world.
So you're threatening me.
You're gonna make me do
So
the
you're
absolute
threatening me.
worst thing in the world, bro. So please stop.
I'm going to
So
leave
please
Friday.
stop.
I'm
So
going
please
to
stop.
leave Friday.
So please stop. Please.
Can you just
Stop
let this
drinking
cat
in
be
my
here?
house.
The fact that
Please.
I drank.
Look
Yes.
at my hands. Look.
Yes, I drank. And last time I checked,
at
you
my
wanted a
hands.
buzzball too.
Look
Okay.
at my hands.
You wanted a
Look
buzzball
at my
too. You
hands,
were okay
Jasmine.
with it last night.
Jasmine,
You were sweet.
look at
to
my
each-
hands, Jasmine. Please.
Okay, go in the
Please.
room.
Please.
I'll be out here.
Please. Jasmine, because I'm gonna have to start making calls, and I don't want to do that, bro.
Threatening again.
Just give me a hug.
Well, if it's both of their house, then you know, you you kind of at a disadvantage. If I were to be completely honest with you, you know, I know I talk about what women do wrong a lot, but to be honest with you, if it's both y'all's house, then she does have a say so as well. And if she's not talking about keeping that thing, unless you have allergies to it, and that cat is really messing up your house, like pooping all over the place and stuff, now I can see that, because sometimes cats jump on furniture and they pee and they poop all over the place, and you be peeing and pooping on nice furniture. I don't want to lay down on my couch and you done bought bacteria, so I definitely get that. But if she brings it into the house and she keeps it confined in a certain area until the end of the day, I think she said, I'll find it somewhere till the end of the day. All right. Well, don't be letting that cat all over the place. But if he's talking like he's talking, then she's doing stuff that he's kind of saying, hey man, can you please not do that? And she really doesn't care. And at that point, if she continues to do things over and over again, and she really doesn't care about what you're talking about, it might be time for you to find somewhere else to go. Whatever arrangement you have, at the end of that arrangement, hey, I'm going to have to go ahead and get on up out of here.
Tell me why this man can't figure out why or when I'm angry, but he can do this. Yet he can take his whole car apart and put it back together again.
In college, I dated a very traditional Christian man who asked me at one point, how do you feel about after you graduated, we just immediately got married and you were a stay-at-home wife and you didn't have to work? I was honestly offended by that question because I was so passionate about this thing that I was getting a degree in that I was just so eager to enter the workforce and do this thing that I loved and get money for it. Fast forward to today, I've graduated, we broke up, I'm now working in the profession of the thing that I got a degree in, and I changed my mind. I changed my mind. I know. I don't want to do it anymore. I'm done.
I had a chat with a friend of mine last night who was complaining about how women don't want to be housewives anymore and they just want to have a career and they want to work and they want to hustle. And it was just insane because I looked at him and I was like, who on earth wants to work? And he was like, every woman, they want to work, they don't want to be at home, like they don't want to be taking care of the kids and whatever. And I was like, name me one woman that wants to work right now. Like there's no woman on earth that just wants to work and hustle and whatever. Like it doesn't.
The girlies are quitting their jobs. McKinsey just released their Women at Work Report 2024 edition. And what they found is that about a third of women are planning to leave their jobs.
Pretty much every video I post about careers, I get a ton of comments from people saying, I just don't want to work. Like I wish, I don't know, no job sounds appealing to me because I just don't want to work. My own story of the path I was on in my 20s, I did quit my job at 31 as a marketing director.
I took a few days to kind of chill out, cry all my tears, get all the anger out before I made this post. After 17 years of teaching, I resigned from my teaching position.
No, I think most men, if they honestly admitted the way they really feel, Valentine's Day's just no good.
Well, how do you know that?
I went around and I asked all my male co-workers in this building what they thought of Valentine's Day. Here it is. What do you think of Valentine's Day?
It's for the girls. I hate it. I can't stand it.
It's dumb.
I think it's overrated.
I think that it is a woman's attempt to get more gifts.
Colossal waste of time and money.
I don't look forward to it. I don't dread it. It's just kind of there.
Yeah.
It's kind of there.
It's just kind of there.
Yeah.
Like that paperweight.
Exactly, like the paperweight.
What's the best gift you've ever received?
I've never gotten any gift for Valentine's Day. Chocolate, maybe, dinner. Food.
Usually a card. I get a card.
It's about $3.
Well, no, she shops at BJ's, so they're cheaper there. They're like $1.50. I don't believe I ever really received a really nice gift.
This is really weird, but I got one of those like hearts that look like the chocolate boxes, but inside was beef jerky. Yes, so it was a jerky heart.
My wife will always say, I don't want anything. Don't get me anything. Yeah. I'll be mad if you get something. Don't spend any money. I don't even get my wife anything because I think it's the worst holiday ever made up. But if I don't get anything, it'll come up.
I don't really like sending cards or getting them, but I like making out.
It's all a charade because they all say, we don't want anything. It's stupid, but don't get something and you know what's going to happen. 6 months from now, it'll come up.
What do you think of Valentine's Day?
Oh, I think it's bull.
Shorty is making an app that you have to pay a deposit to take the shorties out. Oh, I know what this is.
After I said I would require a deposit to take me on a date to cover my date preparation costs, I'm now working with an app developer to make this a reality. This is actually happening. We are building the app. I'm not even exaggerating when I tell you this is the best damn dating app you have ever seen, because there is a clear difference here where the woman can set the deposit rate and the man can pay for her date preparation costs. So as a woman, you're going to walk into the date already so happy, and that's going to lead to a better date and a better connection. And that gives the man a better chance of succeeding in courting you. The app is called Courted. So when people ask, how did you meet? You can say, he courted me. So cute. The website already looks absolutely stunning, and the app itself, incredible. All of the features are so unique and nothing like you've ever seen on any dating app. Oh, and to everyone who said you can't do that, guess what? I just did. So we are going to launch this city by city, and if you want early access, click the link in my bio and sign up. Let's make dating fun again.
So basically, an escort service, or better yet, a prostitution app. This is nothing but the Vegas Strip in an application. Like seriously, who the hell is gonna pay a deposit to take a chick out? I can't wait though to see like the stories that come out of all the below average and average chicks putting outrageous deposits because their ego's inflated. They feel they're worth more than what they are. And when they put what it's for, pre-preparation, $400, $500, $600, $1,000 just to have her out on a date. Imagine reading, yeah, yo, I need a sitter for my kids, so this comes included in the price. You need me to pay for a sitter for your damn kids that you opened your legs up and had, and I'm just trying to take you out, but I gotta pay for that. Get the fuck out of here, man. You wonder, does that money come with the food? Like, am I paying, $500 to take you out? I'm guessing that comes, it's like a pre-deposit for the food, right? It reminds me of when Shorty started like a girls only gym or like that girls only club, and it got shut down because it just wasn't sustainable or profitable, None of the girls was buying bottles in the VIP or none of that, because that's what guys do. So her making this app thinking this is going to be a great idea. She's like so excited about it. And I'm not going to stun on it. There's going to be, a lot of simps probably in there. But come on now. Paying deposits to take a shorty out is probably the worst thing I ever heard as a man. So good luck, shorties, thinking that this shit's going to pop off. But let me tell you something. If you want to be a prostitute, just say that.
I went to a dinner party recently at a restaurant where the women outnumber men by 7-3. All the women there were single moms. No joke. And they were like exchanging stories of how they went on dates with men and how terrible it was. Some men were missing teeth. Some guy, his car didn't start. And all of them just want to hit intimacy right away, right? And they were really put out by that. So, by the way, all these women all thought they were really beautiful themselves, especially one of them. And so I let them finish telling all their stories. Then I chimed in. I said, you know what? There will always be more beautiful girls than successful guys. So, your odds are not good. And the whole room went silent. And that's the reality, is some of these women, they think they overvalue themselves, and they think they deserve someone better. But all they're getting is men that are missing teeth and men that have cars that won't start.
Play a very large part in the way that I comforted my children. My ex-husband did not allow me to give them ice cream or cookies or go to fast food places, but I would sneak it to them so they could be happy.
I doubled in weight. It got up to over 200 pounds by the time I was 12. But as I gained more weight, my dad started to get more and more upset with me because of it. He tried to stop me and Carlton's weight gain, but it didn't stop us from eating how we wanted. And by the time I was 13, I was over 350 pounds. And Carlton was 5 or 6 and around 200.
When I was around 10, I think that's when it got to its worst with my dad. So as a family, it was at a point where we couldn't take it anymore. So my mom took us and we ran.
I felt very relieved when finally I was able to escape.
Being away from my dad was such a relief to all of us.
Instead of it being somber, everyone was happy about it.
And I remember being allowed to eat as many desserts as I wanted, and I would just take advantage of that, and I would eat, and my mom wouldn't be crying, and my sister would be smiling, eating too. So it was a peaceful time. By the time I was 11, I was over 300 pounds, and it was a massive problem. Kids were teasing me. My mother had to constantly try to scramble and find new uniforms.
So now what? Now what? Where do we go from here? I mean, where do we go from here? My dad did this. My dad did that. Oh, my dad tried to do this. My dad did that. And it was such a peaceful time. It was a peaceful time while you were gaining weight. Oh, well, my dad wouldn't let me do this. My dad wouldn't let me do that. Okay, well, once again, now your mom's allowing you to do all that stuff. And here you are. Here you are. Y'all sound slow. From your mom to you to your sister, all of y'all. You sound slow. Look at you. Are you serious, bro? Are you serious? Y'all sat up there, and even now, with you looking like you're looking, you're still continuing to dog your dad out. When your dad said, hey, don't feed him all of that junk. Hey, be careful of that. Hey, maybe tone it down on that. And y'all sat up there and dogged the man out. Y'all decided, oh man, we're going to pick up our stuff and run. Who was running? Which one of y'all? Run where? Run how? You're too big to do that. Why? Because you decided to be an idiot. You decided to act like an idiot and go past what your dad was saying and go crazy. Now, there are a lot of Americans out there that have a good amount of weight on them. But this is excessive. This is excessive. And instead of saying, man, you know, I should have listened to my dad. You know, it seemed mean in the moment, but he was really trying to help us. He was really trying to show us the way. He was really trying to do right by us. But we didn't listen, and now we have this journey to kind of shed pounds and get down to where we actually need to be. But do I hear y'all are on here still stuffing your face? Still in the worst shape of your life? Are you okay?
I was a selfish in my marriage. I've been divorced now almost 4 years, but I was married to my ex-husband 16 years and with him 18 years. And again, I was a selfish. Nothing was ever good enough. I took him for granted. He seriously rolled out the red carpet for me. He was sweet, kind, generous. He told me how much he loved me 5 times a day. He told me how beautiful I was every day. If he'd wake me up in the morning, because he knows I love massages, wake me up rubbing my shoulders. He'd rub my feet every evening while we were watching TV. If I said, for example, oh, I'm craving a Dr. Pepper, he'd be like, okay, let me go to the corner store and get it. He adored me. He was amazing. Like on paper, it's what every girl wants, seriously. And yeah, I took it for granted. And now I lost that, right? And I carried a lot of guilt because I caused it. That's my biggest regret in life, is not saving, the whole family aspect. The grass is not always greener on the other side, ladies. It's not, I'm good now. I feel great. And he's super happy with his girlfriend. And honestly, I could not be happier for him because he deserved to be loved and cared about and respected as he should have always been. So I'm so happy that he's happy. Anyways, what I'm saying, ladies, the grass is not greener on the other side. If you have a good guy, take care of him. Take care of him. Trust me, there's nothing good out in these streets. He seriously set the bar. He set the bar. And ultimately, what I always wanted, I had all along. So we have good right in front of us, and we don't know how to take care of it.
So I used to think a woman's past didn't matter until this one time that I got invited over to my cousin's house. We were all sitting around their bonfire after dinner. They had invited some friends and another cousin of ours. And in the midst of the conversations, the attention got put on me. And they asked me if I've been seeing anybody lately because, recently I became single again. And I was like, yeah, I've been seeing this one girl. She's, she came over, we've been spending the night and all this stuff. And my cousin was like, oh yeah, Vinny got his little hoes. But what he needs is a good girl that's not going to give it up on the first night. So that's when my other cousin chimes in, the one that was recently married. And she's like, oh yeah, I made Steven wait at least 2 months before he was able to get any. And my boy was sitting there like all proud and like, that shit sucked, but it was worth it. That's when I was like, you see, I want that too. But But then I'm scared that like if a girl makes me wait that long and then I find out that she had a one night stand in her past, and then that's when they look at me and they're like, but why does that even matter? And that's when I was like, well, if the whole point of making a man wait is for self-respect and for preservation, then that goes out the window if you gave it to somebody else on the first night. So there's really no point, because they're just gonna feel like you put on a good girl mask just because you seen a future with me, but not with the person you let hit on the first night, you know? And the whole time that I was giving my explanation, all I'm seeing is like my little cousin, the 16-year-old, she's in the back like, and as soon as I finish talking, she looks over at her sister and she's like, My cousin's like, what? And she's like, what about the guy in Mexico? When I tell you guys, her face went pale. Like, she didn't even know what to say. And then her husband's like, what guy in Mexico? So at that moment, I'm pretty sure we all realized that he didn't know about the guy in Mexico. And at that point, he had got up, walked into the house, and my cousin followed after him. And honestly, we didn't think it was going to be that big of a deal. But a month later, they actually announced that they were separating. But I think we all learned a valuable lesson that day. For me, it was just because she make you wait does not make her worth my time.
5 things that women lie on social media and claim to not like, but they actually love it. First thing you got to understand about most women is that a lot of them are liars and they have selective morality. So they pick and choose when they want to have integrity. Coming in at number 1, because it's my favorite, is cheating. I done said this before. Women do not hate cheating. Women hate being cheated on. Majority of women, if you have a conversation with them, you'll find out that at some point in their life, whether they was young, old, they've been another woman, right? They've been the other woman to a man who was cheating. They had no problem being a side chick. They had no problem messing around with a man who they knew was taken. I met so many women throughout my life. I have had to cut women off because they can't seem to stop messing with other people's men. And I don't do that, right? I don't hang around people that do that. That's a no-go for me. I don't play that. But they will sit up in your face and tell you how horrible cheating is. But the truth is, they only care when they're the one being cheated on. And a lot of them, contrary to popular belief, don't actually hate being cheated on. They hate the embarrassment that comes with being cheated on when people find out. But if the man would cheat on her in secrecy and only him and her knew that the cheating was going on, most of them, they really don't care. Number 2, a lot of women, mistreatment, they don't hate it as long as you can compensate them for it, right? Like, you can't actually mistreat them as long as the money right. They'll give up their dignity and respect for money. A lot of them can be bought. So it doesn't matter how disrespectful that man is. It don't matter how terrible he treat her as long as the compensation adds up and makes sense, literally. Next, number 3, deadbeats. Women actually love deadbeats, right? Especially when he can give her all his time. You think that while she out going on these dates and he taking her out of the country and doing all of this stuff, that she asking him, well, why you ain't spending this time with your kids? No, she don't care that he ain't spending this time with them kids. She don't care that she don't never hear him talking about going to get them kids. She don't care that she ain't never seen him talk about sending no money to them baby mamas. Only person she care about is her, right? As long as he's treating her good. And if she got kids, she only cares about the treatment that he gives to her children. Biological, not biological. She only cares about her and her situation. Attention. Number 4, women love attention. They'll sit up and tell you and lie straight to your face and tell you that they don't do this for attention. They don't do that for attention. They absolutely love attention. They love male attention as long as it's from the man that they want the attention from. Right? It only gets questionable when it's a man that they don't like. But if it's a man that they like, absolutely, absolutely. You think if her and her homegirls go out and they see a table full of fine men that they don't want to be approached and they don't want conversation had by those men? Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. I don't care what they're telling you. All right. It's the ugly dudes that's coming up and bothering them that they got a problem with. But they absolutely have no issue with attractive men shooting their shot, talking to them, conversating with them. They love that. They like attention. They go out of their way for attention. They'll throw other women under the bus for attention. They'll do a lot of things to get attention. Don't believe that. And last but not least, number 5, marriage. Majority of these women absolutely wanted marriage. A lot of these women who accepted these babies in the ring, yeah, they wanted to be married. Right? When you go into the comment section of women who get proposed to, women who get married, look at that comment section. Just full of women just wanting that to be them, wishing that had been them. Right? It just didn't end up being them. And, you know, they'll sit up and tell you stuff like, if I wanted to be married, I could. Yeah, you could, to some loser, some ugly loser. But the man who you actually would want to be married to, no, you couldn't just be married to him, because he'd actually have to ask you. And he's not doing that. You know that. We know that. The men that you want to marry you are not marrying you. So no, you don't have the ability to marry the men that you want. You could get married. Anybody could get married. Get married to the person that you actually want to be married to is a completely different story. But yes, if they could actually be married to the men that they want, they would. This concludes my list.
Seriously, Matt.
Fellas, code red. I don't typically release the hounds on the code red, but in this video, yeah, it's one of them. Viewer discretion is advised.
Okay. I'm not selling the car. Yes, you are selling the car. I already told you. It's either the car or our family, because I'm pretty much over. Right, yes, I'm pretty much.
You're literally making 0 cents right now.
Matt, I am 1,000% serious that the more I think about it, it just pisses me off about how much money we spend on that car, or how much money we could be saving if we got rid of your car.
I'm not selling the car.
Yes, you are.
No,
I already told you. It's me or your car.
Okay, that's not a realistic
Okay, well, you
thing.
choose.
What are you talking about? Are you being serious?
Yes, I'm dead serious.
We're not selling the car. There's no reason to sell the car.
Okay, whatever.
What are you talking about? What are you doing? Did you really just throw that out there?
Yes. Don't pull over.
What are you talking about?
Matthew, don't pull over. This is someone's house.
I don't care.
Matthew, pull up.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Did you really just throw your ring out there?
Yes.
You know, personally, I'm not the guy that deals well with unnecessary ultimatums. Anytime I've ever been put in a position like that, I've always chosen myself. Within reason, of course. She wants him to sell a car. He doesn't want to sell the car. She then places the ultimatum on the table to choose the car or his family, which is a very good position to put somebody in, because it's not that serious. And although he doesn't verbally express the decision, she takes off her ring and throws it out of a moving car. Fellas, this is why I've released the code red. But believe it or not, this video is not about them. It's about us. We have to make better decisions on the women we decide to marry. Nothing about this woman in that short clip would tell me this is wife material. And I know she been like this. She didn't get like this over this situation. The way the conversation is going, the way they're interacting with each other, you can tell this is a normal occurrence between the two of them. That's why he's so calm about it. That's why for him it's like, here's another episode, basically.
I don't care. Why the hell would you throw it out the window? Because you're making me angry. I already told you it's me in the car and you're not deciding. Hurry, this is literally someone's house.
Okay, why have to go get your ring now?
No, you're not gonna go get my ring. I don't want to wear it anymore. Okay. Alright, well don't bother stopping because I don't want to wear it.
I don't care if you don't want to wear it. I'm finding the ring.
Why?
What are you
Just
talking
leave
about?
it there. It's fine. I don't want to wear it anymore.
Okay, well, you don't want to wear it. What are you talking about?
Well, you made me mad, so no, I don't want to wear it.
So you throw out your ring?
Yes, I don't want to wear it
Because you got
anymore.
mad?
Yes, because I told you me or the car, and then you said the car basically. So
I didn't say the car. I just said I'm not selling the car. There's no reason to sell the car. You're making... Yeah, if it were me, I'd be honest with you, she was walking home. Not only would she be walking home, I'm going to find that ring because I need that, and she would be hearing from my lawyers. And then I would have to put the icing on the cake and move out when she at work so I could have that dramatic effect. Like I've mentioned to you, the video is not about them. It's about us. You cannot commit to women like that throw temper tantrums and do stupid like that. You know how disrespectful that is to a marriage? All because you have a disagreement. And it's not like if he don't sell the car, you guys are going to be homeless or you're going to go missing a meal or something like that. You just don't want him to have it. Plus, you are more concerned about parking in front of someone's house than throwing out the thing that symbolizes your marriage. I've said this before, I'll say it again. Women like that deserve to be single forever. Fellas, we need to remember the two most important decisions in your life is who you have kids with and who you marry. Y'all keep the change.
Because of her feelings, this woman then thrown, let's say on the low end, $3,000 piece of jewelry out the window. Let's say he bought her something cheap. She done thrown something, in the $1,000 piece of jewelry out the window. Let's say he was super cheap. She done thrown $200 or $500 out the window. Let's say he was ultra cheap. She done thrown $250 out the window. Let's say this man was dirt broke. She just took off and threw $100 out the window. Let's say this man is a homeless bum. She just rolled down the window and threw $50 out of the freaking window. That's gas, idiot. That's gas. You threw a $3,000 piece of jewelry out of the window. That's somebody's rent, stupid. That's bills, ignorant. Bills, that's somebody's car payment. Acting stupid. I just felt like, and I just feel as though, if you're going to do this and that, you just threw somebody's rent payment, somebody's mortgage payment out of the window, acting stupid. And modern women wonder why men leave their silly behinds on the side of the road. On the side of the road. Are you joking? Are you insane? What would you do that for? What would you gonna have to let her out. You have to let her out, Doc. You know, wherever we going, if we not going to the house, you gonna have to turn around. Hey, we gotta go on back. We gotta go on back. Cause this type of stuff, if I can't find that ring, I might not even look for the ring. But I can tell you right now, we U-turning and we going on back. We going back. Absolutely not. We going back to the house. It's over right then and there.